The coffee shop hummed with Thursday morning chaos. Espresso machine hissing, phones chiming, conversations overlapping. In the corner booth sat David Harper, a man everyone saw but nobody really looked at. Mid-50s, wearing the same faded green hoodie regardless of weather. When the barista accidentally dropped a metal pitcher, David's entire body tensed, his eyes darting to each exit. A group of college kids noticed immediately. One nudged another, phone already recording, whispered words that carried just far enough. "Watch this. PTSD guy's about to freak." Thursday mornings belonged to David at Cornerstone Café. Same booth, the one with clear sight lines to both doors. Same order black coffee he rarely drank. Same ritual headphones around his neck playing nothing, just muffling the world. The staff knew his schedule. Some were kind, others kept their distance, whispering when he left. "What's wrong with that guy?" a new barista asked once. "Afghanistan or Iraq, probably," the manager answered, wiping the counter. "Just leave him be." Last month, when thunder cracked unexpectedly during a storm, David had disappeared under his table. No dramatic dive, just a man suddenly not there, then visible again moments later, embarrassed, gathering himself. Cell phones captured it all. The video made rounds. "Local weirdo thinks he's being bombed. LOL. Comments piled up. Theories formed. The man became a character in other stories, none of them true. This Thursday started like any other. David hunched in his booth, hood pulled low, coffee untouched. Tyler and 3 friends huddled near the counter, snickering. "Dude, I need content. Watch this." They approached David's table. Tyler counted down silently. 3, 2, 1, then clapped his hands sharply behind David's head. The reaction was immediate. David crashed to the floor, curling into a protective ball, hands covering his head, body trembling violently. The teenagers howled with laughter. Phones emerged to capture the moment. From the far corner, a chair scraped back. A tall man in marine dress blues stood, his face expressionless. The cafe fell silent as he walked deliberately toward David. Without a word, he came to attention and executed a perfect military salute. The silence deepened. Phones lowered one by one. The Marine Captain James Reeves extended his hand to David. "Sergeant Harper," he said, voice carrying through the stunned cafe. "It's been too long, sir." "This is Sergeant David Harper," Captain Reeves announced to the silent room. "Combat medic with the 82nd Airborne, Kandahar Province, 2011. He turned to face the teenagers directly. "While you were learning algebra, he was dragging 12 wounded soldiers, including me, through active gunfire with shrapnel in his shoulder." David stood quietly, eyes fixed on the floor. "He received the Silver Star for valor under fire." Reeves continued. "Then a suicide bomber took out his squad. David survived. But coming home," he paused, "coming home was the real battle." If this story is moving you, please hit subscribe now. Subscribe, and you'll never miss another episode that might just change how you see the world around you. Now, let's get back to David and Captain Reeves. Captain Reeves sat with David, not out of pity, out of respect. They didn't speak much, but every few minutes, David's hands stopped trembling. Before leaving, Reeves quietly spoke to the barista. "His coffee is paid for, every Thursday, whatever he wants." That night, Reeves posted the story online. A photo of the empty booth, the man who saved his life, and the moment society failed him. Other veterans recognized David immediately. "David Harper pulled my brother from a burning Humvee. He kept my son alive until medevac arrived. I served with him. He never left anyone behind." The cafe changed overnight. People began leaving notes on David's table. "Thank you for your service. I'm sorry we left. You're not alone anymore." A barista researched PTSD resources and quietly placed a pamphlet beside his coffee. Another started a wall of honor. "Veterans we're grateful for." David's name was the first. Tyler returned a week later, alone, head down. He approached David's table and placed something beside his coffee, a folded note and a small pendant that read, "Never forgotten." David said nothing, but he nodded slightly. Understanding passed between them deeper than words. The following Thursday, David arrived clean-shaven, wearing his faded 82nd Airborne jacket. The conversation stopped. Everyone stood. Not because they pitied him, but because they finally saw him. A month later, David spoke at the local high school's Veterans Day assembly. He didn't talk about firefights or medals. He talked about what happens after. The gunfire stops, he said quietly to the silent auditorium, but the war stays inside you. Tyler sat in the front row, no phone in sight, just listening. The café became different. David's booth now had a small plaque. A picture of a Marine saluting hung on the wall, with a simple caption, "Before you judge someone's silence, ask what it cost them." David still comes every Thursday, his coffee always waiting. Sometimes veterans from nearby bases drive hours just to shake his hand. School kids drop off cards and drawings. One simply reads, "You helped them. Now you're helping us understand." Captain Reeves visits when he can. They still don't talk much. But sitting side by side, you can feel a weight that's been lifted from both men. Some scars remain invisible. Some heroes walk quietly among us. And some wounds heal not with medicine, but with the simple power of being seen. The next time you see someone struggling, someone whose battle isn't visible, remember David Harper. Remember that beneath the trembling hands might be the strongest person in the room. And maybe, just maybe, offer them your own silent salute.